Alright people, Mike Saladin here again. Welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate 3 Honor mode. Today we're going to do some more side encounters out in the Shadowlands. Starting off with these fish people that come out of the water over here. I like to just lay down Sleet Storm or any other area of effect spell just to pop all the enemies out of invisibility. And then you can literally just set up here and take as many pot shots at them as you want with all your ranged characters. I'm going to probably speed up the footage because it is quite slow doing it this way. But yeah, nothing too crazy happens. You just sit up here and use your archer skills or spell skills and just take out as many as you can. And if there's ones you can't hit from up here, just once you've cleared out most of the enemies, you can just walk down and defeat the rest. So yeah, I'm going to speed up the footage here a bit, and then we'll see the next part of the fight. So yeah, let's just speed this up a little, because it is a really safe method, but it is kind of slow and pretty cheesy. I don't think I necessarily had to do this because of how powerful my characters are at this point. But just in case someone gets here and they're low health, got no spell slots, for some reason they can't rest or do anything about it, and they want to safely take down these enemies, get some XP, and maybe these are the last enemies you need to level up, like you're really close to leveling up and you don't want a long rest before leveling up this time. You could just set up here and take out as many of them as you can with sniper shots and just throwing down some spells or whatever. And again, if you run out of ones that you can hit once you've thinned the herd down quite a lot, that's pretty safe to just go down there. Especially if you take out the two main guys, the kingfish people. I forget their name right now. The cursed. I can't read that. It's moving too fast. The cursed Kuo-Toa. Is that how you say that? They're the weird fish people that you can meet in the Underdark. Anyway, these are a cursed version of them. The ones we met, they were Baal worshippers. They'd created some weird god who was a spin-off of Baal, and we decided that we were going to be a part of that. And since we did that, we've got this Baal's blessing perk or whatever. And as long as those Kuo-Toa or whatever they're called in the Underdark don't come to any harm, whenever we make an enemy bleed, we'll do more damage because of that. I haven't really utilized it too much. I should be putting piercing damage on more enemies, but I sort of sometimes forget that it's actually there and something I can do. But yeah, these are a different tribe of Kuo-Toa or whatever they're called. Kuo-Toa. I'm really bad at pronouncing all these names. I don't think I've actually heard anyone else pronouncing their name, and if I have, I've kind of forgotten. But yeah, again, really easy. It's just kind of a bit slow to do it this way. Of course, you can move over a bit further along the cliff. These guys, it seems like they'll just never try to chase you up here. They'll just sit there and eat damage forever until they're all put down. I think one or two survive, and I have to go down on foot and take them out. Because there's a guy I can't hit in this shack, I'm pretty sure. So, okay, I accidentally stopped to talk to Asterion for some reason. So we'll slow the footage back down now, and we'll just run down. You can loot all these guys. I don't think they have anything that good. Although the two king fish guys, I think they have a pretty decent spear each. One of them survived over here. Yes, the chief, not a king, a chief. He's gonna have this lightning spear that you can throw. That's pretty decent. You can actually get two of them here because there's two chiefs. So we'll try to take this guy down. He's not gonna be much of a threat because he's not got any mates with him anymore, and there's four of us. And we're all gonna attack from a stealth start so there's really nothing he could do. I think he's the last guy. Remember, there's a guy in the shack that we can't hit. So let's just whack him. Nice big hit, Karlach. Another one.
Still on my feet.
And let's see, Asterion next. You might finish him if you get a good, decent strike here, Asterion. Just separate us from Shadowheart. And this should put him down, to be honest. Nice, there we go. And yeah, I think that's all of them, and then you can go around and loot them. We'll move on to the nearby cave over here with this hollowed armor. I wanted to pop these enemies because they're not active when you first get in here. So I just wanted to pop them up and trigger them. So I sent Scratch down there, summoned the dog just so he can get them to all wake up or whatever. There's like 3 jellies or slimes or whatever they are, and then there's this hollowed armor. Now this fight kind of goes a little wrong for me because I forgot that these things can pull you off this cliff and drag you down to them. So something very bad happens to Karlach in this fight involving that ability that I forgot these things had, because I was planning to just stay up here and snipe them. But they're smarter than the fish guys. They know how to climb up here. Let's see, they hadn't noticed me yet because I'd passed a stealth check, but they were coming up here to investigate. And I couldn't seem to get any shots on them because they were moving too fast, surprisingly. Okay, so they came up, they had a look around, didn't see anything. And I think they're trying to retreat. It's pretty funny that these jelly things can climb steps or whatever, but yeah, for some reason they can. Even though I'd entered turn-based, these things were still moving. I guess they're too far away to be included in the turn-based. Okay, so I fully triggered them now. I managed to put down one of them, I think. Yeah, the oozes, fried ooze, is that what they're called? They're quite annoying, so it is best to take them out as quickly as possible. Probably should have been concentrating on the hallowed armor because I think he's the guy that gets Karlach into trouble here. I just completely forgot that they have an ability to drag you off this cliff, and it could have went pretty badly for Karlach. She just barely survives this, I think, because she has a amulet that gives her the chance to pass a death saving throw. I think that's the only reason she didn't die, and I'm glad she didn't die because Lovatar's blessing is on Karlach, and if you die and get resurrected, she kind of loses that ability. Lovatar's love or whatever it's called. So yeah, I should have just jumped down as Karlach or flew down using her fly ability that the Hell Dusk armor we gave her has. That we took off Raphael from doing that cheese where we get him to show up in our camp early. I should have been using that, but I was a bit worried she was going to get overwhelmed, but then this happened. Just complete disaster. Almost completely wiped her health, and she's prone. So I think what I do is I throw a superior healing potion at her. I think I have one of those. Okay, the ooze had to get in a hit. This was so dangerous, and I can't believe I forgot that armor has the ability to do that. See, Larian are quite smart. They knew people were going to use these cliffs to set up here and do damage for this guy. And they were like, haha, what if he can pull you off the cliff? Didn't think of that, did you? And then it was like, god damn it. You outsmarted me, Larian. But we're gonna pull this back. We're gonna throw in a superior healing potion. Karlach is still alive because she has her little amulet that gives her a death saving throw chance or whatever it is. We took off that lady in the mountain pass. I'm pretty sure that's what Karlach's wearing anyway. So she's up. She hasn't got as much health as we would like, but at least I got a big hit on that hollow armor there from that shot. And hopefully Karlach, even though she's no longer disguised as a Githyanki, she can get out of this acid, and hopefully we'll put on precision strike so that she can get some revenge on this guy. He's on fire. I think that's something to do with the Hell Dusk armor, where he missed a shot on it and then he takes fire damage. So, oh, he's running away. That's great. But you're not gonna get far, mate. So I wouldn't even bother trying to go up there. Maybe we take him out before Karlach has a chance to. I can't remember actually. It's been a little while since I recorded this. Yeah, we did some serious damage to him there. This acid. Trying to take a shot at Karlach. I think it landed one of them, but not for that much damage. And let's see. Can Asterion finish this guy? No. Oh, wait. Or wait, this is my main character, actually. Nice. Okay, the armor's down. Karlach's not going to need to get a revenge hit on him, but she can come up behind this fried ooze, or whatever it's called, and... Let's see, let's get some sniper shots on it. Yeah, dash. Let's get you up there, Karlach, and... Okay, no, you can't get another shot right now. We'll just move you in a bit closer, so we can hopefully whack this thing. Staring, how big head is this gonna be? Not great, but we'll take it. Okay, nice miss, nice miss. Stop running away. You're only delaying the inevitable. Okay, let's get a hit on him. Nice. And again, and then two shadows have spawned. I don't know why it took until now for them to show up. But I don't think we can see them. They're invisible, are they? Or something like that. They might have been possessing the ooze or something, and that's why they only showed up now. Or they might have been the spirits inside that hollow armor. I'm not quite sure what the lore of this cave is or anything. So I better take a superior healing potion just to be safe. Okay, one of the shadows is here. Trying to do a strength drain on Karlach, which she saved. Let's see, where is that thing? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Nice. We put him down right away. The other one, I think it's still invisible over there somewhere. Yeah, it's coming in to get Karlach. Tried to do another strength drain. Did it go invisible again? I'm gonna have to use an area of effect arrow. This ice arrow. Hopefully this will pop this guy. Nice, there he is. Now we can just shoot him again. Nice. And Karlach, just get in your last big hit. And this disaster will be averted. I only came in here for the XP really, because the armor you get off the Hollowed Knight isn't that useful to me. But moving on to another side encounter here. These are the zombies in the crypt behind the House of Healing. They're pretty simple to deal with. We're just going to use my old friend Sleet Storm. Really is the best spell in the game for dealing with a big horde of enemies. You just make them slip and slide, and they can't really get to you. And we really do want to stay at this door and get some ranged damage in, because this room's full of poison and it's not going to be great if we run in there. So yeah, we're just going to do sniper damage from the door and try to put as many of them down as possible before the sleet storm wears off or whatever. So the main threat is the greater zombies, because they have like 96 health. The other normal zombies, they're all pretty weak. Karlach could wipe them in one hit, and if Asterion gets a good stealth shot on them, he can pretty much wipe them in one hit too. But the greater zombies, they have a bit more health. So see. Oh yeah, nice miss, Asterion. Just as I was praising you, but okay, we'll just end turn base till we get you a bit closer. Come on, and let's see. Maybe we can get him this time. Come on, stealth strike. No miss again, but we continue to pass the stealth check. Yeah, my main character, let's see if you can get in some shots. Okay. I'm skipping Luck of the Far Realms because it's not really necessary to use it against these guys. But it is going to keep popping up for me to use because I've turned on the ask before you use it feature. It's probably better used against a boss or some harder enemy than the zombies. Yeah, and Karlach has Luck of the Far Realms as well. Okay, she was the one who failed the stealth check. So the enemies are now finally aware that we're actually here. Okay, that didn't land. Yeah, we'll just hide. And Karlach, don't really need to waste our action surge at this point. Asterion, just hide as well. Shadowheart, yeah, just throw in Guiding Bolt. Hopefully this lands. Nice. So that's one of the greater zombies down. You don't have to do a lot of these optional fights. They're not really important to the main story. But it's just a good way to farm XP and try to make your way to the highest level possible before having to go fight Merkel and Ketheric. They can be quite intimidating in honor mode. Even just in tactician, you can get a little overwhelmed by that boss fight or bosses or whatever. And in honor mode, it definitely pays to be as leveled up as possible. And it's just good practice fighting these hordes of enemies, because you do run into another horde of enemies in the Mind Flayer colony or whatever it's called, where Ketheric's hiding at the very end of Act 2. Down where the big Merkel fight happens, on your way down to him, there's like a load of death shepherds and winged horrors and other zombies in different rooms. And that fight can play out quite a lot like this one, where you're just, oh, I ran into the poison by mistake, what an idiot. But I was going to say, the fight in that Mind Flayer colony, or whatever it's called, it can turn out like this, really, where you use the slate scroll and kind of funnel them towards a doorway where you're all standing. And it's just good to practice this kind of thing. Okay, I probably should use Lesser Restoration on Asterion, get rid of the poison that I had him run into like an idiot. Okay, he's no longer poisoned. Come on, you idiots, move a bit further. Yeah, that's it. Dash in, dash in. Slip on ice, go prone, make yourself an easier target. Put him down. Nice. Oh, we nearly wiped him. Yes, there we go, nice. That's another good thing about Sleet Storm. When it puts an enemy prone, gives you another advantage against them. Oh no, that guy's still alive with 1 HP. That's annoying. Right, finally he's down. Let's see if we can get this guy. Come on, Karlach. Nice big hit. Asterion, can you hit this guy without running into poison? Nice, critical hit. Well done, Asterion. And there's only 2 of them left, and one of them's really wounded. Let's see, can you hit him? Shadowheart? Yeah, hit this greater zombie. Or maybe weaken this other greater zombie for us. We'll just wait to see if they can move a bit further forward. Okay, he's prone. Nice. And I think he also went prone. Right, greater zombie. And hit. Nice. Hit. Nice. Okay, just hide again, and Karlach. Come on, finish him off, Karlach. No, just gonna keep skipping Luck of the Far Realms, just in case I need it for a different fight. We don't really need to use it at the moment. It's not vital to our success here.
Talk to me.
Okay, throw in Guiding Bolt. Shadowheart, you should finish this guy off now. Nice. And there's only one of them left, and they really got nowhere near us. Sleet Storm was really effective here. It always pays to steal as many Sleet Storm scrolls as you can. It really is just the best spell in my opinion. Especially if you're all like ranged characters or have somewhat decent ranged abilities. Come on, Karlach. Nice, well done. One more. Oh, come on. Alright, Astarion, it's up to you. Don't run into the poison again. Nice, there we go. And yeah, you can then end that concentration and take a potion of poison resistance and steal everything in there. So this is the Masons Guild. I'm gonna use Scratch to just pop these shadow enemies over here. We're standing in the one area of light in the room, so they're all gonna have to come over here to get us, and that's gonna prevent them going invisible. And also we're gonna get Shadowheart to use her Spirit Guardian spell, so that when they all run towards us, they're just gonna take themselves out mainly. Again, Scratch, he's always good to send out first as like a scout to pop invisible enemies. He's pretty weak and he mostly will get taken down every time, but he's done his job of initiating the fight for us anyway. So good boy, Scratch, but now we'll take it from here. So there's a Wraith over here. They're all surprised, kind of wasting that by being stuck over here in this one bit of light, but oh well, we can still damage this big Wraith. Nice. Hide. And they're going to start charging in. I don't think they can cross the big beam of light, so they have to stop at the edge of it. Or maybe they can actually attack us in here. The main reason you stand in the big beam of light is so they can't go invisible. Or when they get close to it, they reappear or something like that. Shadowheart, use your Spirit Guardian spell, the level 3 version. Nice, and now when they run towards us, they're just going to be completely damaging themselves. Okay, what are you going to go invisible? Well, you're a bit far away from here, I guess. So I don't have to worry about you. And my main character will just crossbow bolt this guy. Nice. Now for this other shadow. Just completely eating these guys up. They should all be pretty easy at this point if you're pretty high level with some good gear. And you just plan for them and don't get ambushed by them. Send in Scratch or someone to pop them up so they can start the fight. I think everybody else is invisible at the moment, so we'll just hide. And what are these guys doing? Okay, yeah, you walked into the light and reappeared. Try to do strength drain on Shadowheart. You ran into the Spirit Guardian, took some damage. Nice, we wiped out that guy. And just a Guiding Bolt on you, and there's only one of them left, and he should just run into the Spirit Guardian. So yeah, thanks for watching, people. I'll see you again next time with some more Baldurs Gate 3 Honor Mode. I think we might start in on Kethric's family. Get Astarion to take them out while talking to them. So that should be pretty funny.